Hey, what's going on YouTube? Mads here. Hey, so I figure I'm going to get on here and kind of open up to you guys about the latest news that has been popping up all over the internet regarding the gaming industry and Sony's new direction of doing away with physical copies and making people purchase licenses and stuff like that. Listen, all that shit is bullshit. When I say it's bullshit, I say it's bullshit as in it's kind of screwed up for a corporation to take your money and give you a license, and then whenever they seem fit to take that license away on whatever guidelines or whatever principalities they decide on. That's kind of fucked up. If you spend your money on anything, your money should be... It should result in you owning that item. It should not be like a rental agreement. That's... Man, I'm almost 40 years old. I don't need to be hearing that kind of shit or having a corporation hold my hand and act like they're the fucking mommy and daddy telling me when I can play and when I can't. I mean, that's the bullshit part of it. For them to take your money and then decide, okay, well, we're just going to pull this away because he hasn't been active on this game or this license for so long. We're just going to strip it away, pull it away. And I'm not saying that's how they're going to do it, but what I'm saying is there is from all over the internet, you can search up, they have the opportunity and power to pull your license from you whenever they want. So it's like, I remember a time that years and years ago when the first PlayStation, this before online gaming, all that shit. But I remember you go to the store, Walmart, Kmart, or whatever, and you spend like $20 on a fucking game. On a disc with a black back. And you own that game. And it was fun. You go home, you play the hell out of it, and what have you. And to be honest with you, $20 back then is not much of a difference of what it is now. It's like, you got these corporations, these game studios who are, making all these high-end games where the price went up from years and years ago, like 20 plus years ago, to like $20 to $30 to $40 to $60, and now we're looking at a price increase for $100. So if they're doing away with physical copies, and you spend $100 and you're paying $100 for a license, this is what my opinion is. I'm pretty sure from what I'm taking and what I'm gathering all over, is like, okay, so I'm paying all this money for a license, but you all can strip it from me whenever you seem fit. And not to mention, you got games that are online multiplayer only, right? So you got games that, for instance, that they shut down their servers every time they update and every couple of years to make a new game. They close the servers down, right? So it's like, okay, what happens if I spend all that money on a license to play a certain game that is like X amount of years old, and then out of nowhere, no sooner I buy it, you all just pull it because they're going to close the servers down. Is that how it works? I don't know. You guys should let me know in the comments below about that. But everything about this screams sketchy. This is going to be the end of anybody out there having fun with games. You're going to see a lot of people lose a lot of money, and people are just going to be fed up and they're just going to fucking split. They're not going to deal with this shit no more. And to be honest, I can't blame them. I'm at the point now where I got my own family, I got kids, I got a home, I got a full-time job. It's hard for me enough as is to spend $60 on a brand new game that I really want. I mean, I remember when Farm Simulator came out, and I really wanted that game for a long while. And I remember I kept like, oh man, I want to keep this, I'm going to save up. And then, my wife, she wound up getting it for me. One day, I think it was like around Christmas time or something like that. I mean, that's how money is, man, for me and my family. I'm paycheck to paycheck. I don't sit here and have money out my ass to fucking just go out there and start tossing dollar bills out of my hands like it's nothing. You know, like, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's thinking that way either. I'm not the only person out there that has this thought in mind, like, dude, if they wind up going digital only and you have to pay for a license, like, how the hell is it even worth it at this point? And the answer is no. The answer is no. You know, not to mention bringing the increase, the inflated price for the PlayStations now, where they increase the prices from like $400 or $500 to all the way up there close to $800-900. I mean, you're spending damn near a mortgage payment for a fucking console that you can't even own games for. So it's like, okay, you know, what do? I will tell you what I would do, and I'll tell you what I've been contemplating. And I'm not saying it's going to be a while, but, you know, converting completely over to PC. I'm really hoping that this move that Sony does not set a trend for other corporations to do the same. Because, and I have a feeling, because, you know, history always winds up repeating itself. It always winds up going down the same fucking rabbit hole of bullshit where they wind up following suit. You know, you got one person leading, you got everyone else following, and then you got, you know, you're stuck with, okay, you know, well, shit is the way it is now, so what the hell do I do? You know? Fuck all that. Honest to God, everybody out there, you need to start talking and speaking with your wallets. Money is very valuable. Money is your way of life. And you know, money's not everything, okay? But money helps you live. And when you got corporations constantly finding ways to keep pulling money out of your wallet, and trust me, this is all it is. In my opinion, all they're doing is finding reasons to reach in your pocket and pull whatever they can out of your fucking wallet and make you go broke. So they can become rich. That's all it boils down to. So, my advice to everyone, speak with your wallets. Don't let these corporations get their hands inside of what, you know, inside your wallet. Everything that you work hard for, day in, day out. You know, think smart. You know, be calculated. Be very analytical. Look at the writing on the wall. Look at everything that's happening right now. Gaming used to be a fun hobby. Now it is a luxury. And it is a luxury not most people in the world today can afford. So, that's pretty much the rant that I have for today. I've been thinking about this for a while, and usually I don't get on here and spew out the bullshit in my head, but, you know, not many people like to hear my opinions. I usually keep them to myself, but, I mean, this is something that I'm like, dude, I feel compelled that I have to fucking say something, because I don't know anybody in their right mind that can look at this whole situation and say, oh, this is a great idea. This is fucking awesome. Oh my God, we're going to bring so many new gamers in. Blah, 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 blah. No, you ain't going to do shit. All you're doing right now is chasing everyone the fuck away. And now everyone is trying to find alternative means of getting around this, whatever the fuck this is. This is like straight fuckery. That's all it is. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you all tuning in and watching my video and listening to me ramble and kind of vent to you guys. It's been on my mind for quite a while. I don't usually, like I said, I don't get on here. I don't do this shit. So, feel free to light me up in the comments if you don't like my take on it, or do whatever. Honest to God, like, you all let me know in the comments what you all think about this whole scenario. Because I don't see anything good or anything beneficial for the consumer that's going to come out of this. So, anyways, guys, I will catch you guys in the next video. Please make sure, if you all can do me a big favor, man, just like, share, subscribe, hype, whatever this video. Get this shit out here. and anything that helps the algorithm push this channel. I might do more of these if, you know, I see that people actually see the value in my word. So, anyways, guys, thanks again. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.